All right, today we got to look at an upcoming retro of the Air Jordan 3 Fear Pack. Welcome back to Kicks on Kicks, my channel where I review sneakers. I'm BJ Kicks, and today we're looking at these. The Air Jordan 3 Retro from the Fear Pack. Now, these are coming out later in 2023. I'll have to find the actual date for you, because it might even be 2024. But we're getting a return of the Air Jordan 3 from the Fear Pack. Now, this originally debuted, I want to say 2014? 2013, 2014. This is a shoe and an iconic homage to the Be Legendary campaign and that commercial that Michael Jordan had back in the day. And he's like, you're afraid of what I could become. I'm afraid of what I won't become, or whatever it was. But anyway, this shoe debuted alongside a pair of Air Jordan 4s and a pair of Air Jordan 5s. And it was dope then and it's dope now. I did not think this was coming back out ever, but it is. So we're going to take a look at the shoe. I'll show you the packaging. We can take a look at some legit checking indicators, although it's still way too early to really know the differences. But let's go ahead and get started from the bottom up. And we're looking at the standard Air Jordan 3 outsole. Now, typically you're seeing more than just two colors on the Jordan 3. Typically you'd see right here might be a different color, but hey, this is all black with a couple of safety orange hits. You got the Jordan logo there, or Jordan sort of word mark there. And then that nice traction pod, or that just a contrast piece. This is not for traction. But anyway, that's the outsole. Now let's move up to the midsole, where we've got already, I love this gray. So we've got this gray toward the front of the midsole, and where typically you just get a hard stop at a different color on the back half of that midsole, this time we got it like fading into a gradient. So this gradient goes from a gray to a black. And then on that black, we've got gray speckling, which I don't know how well you can see it here, but I'm sure you can see it in the B-roll. It almost kind of gives off like galaxy vibes, if you will. Love that a lot. And then on the medial side, it fades back into that gray as we go toward the front of the shoe. Also, you'll notice, the other color that's prominent on this shoe is not just gray, but you also got that safety orange. So you see that safety orange in the Air unit. Love that a lot. Now let's move on to the uppers, where it's a Jordan 3. This really takes advantage of the whole two-tone design of the Jordan 3. So on the bottom, we've got like a sort of cracked suede, like a treated cracked suede on the mudguard. And of course, on your elephant print, what's different here is you've got black elephant print with like a grayish, silverish, I want to call it lettering, but outlines in your elephant print. Love that. Got that on the back as well. Very, very nice. Now, so you got that mudguard with the treated sort of cracked suede, and then you've got a gray nubuck on the rest of the upper. Like that a lot too. Now, the original had a whole lot of movement. This pair that I have in my hands does not have a whole lot of movement. You could fix that with a suede brush, but hey, it is what it is. That is something to look out for. Now, looking at your tongue, you got this nice soft black nubuck tongue. And you've also got that same nubuck here, or it really feels like a Durabuck, but it's a little bit softer than that. But you also got it here on your sort of lace contrast bits there too as well. Once again, you got that safety orange on the Jumpman on these eyelets. And if you look at the rear of the shoe, you got on your back tab, you got that safety orange Jumpman Air, because this is not an OG colorway, so it gets the Jumpman. Looks nice either way. Honestly, I'm not mad at it. Did you know the Air Jordan 3 was the first shoe to even debut the Jumpman logo? I dropped the shoe. So there you go. Fun fact. I don't mind if there's a Jumpman on the front and on the back. It's dope. Cool little piece of history. So all in all, a great shoe. Now, the one thing that you'll notice that's different between this shoe and the original shoe is going to be this, that's interesting. It's going to be this insole. Now, the insole on the original release had the famous quote from the commercial that says, "You're afraid of what I could become, but I'm afraid of what I won't become." This just has a straight up black insole with that safety orange hit, which is unfortunate. I wonder if the new release is actually going to have this insole, if it's going to have the one from the Fear Pack itself. This insole, kind of flimsy, but it is soft, and I like that. Funny enough, it says AJ11 on it. So that's probably another legit checking indicator we can look at, but it's going to take a minute. Now, let me put this insole back in the shoe, and we can take a look at the packaging, see if there's anything special about it. So here is the box. This is a standard Air Jordan 3 box. Huge red Jumpman logo right there on the top. And of course on the bottom is just your standard elephant print. It's a standard Jordan 3 box. Air Jordan 3 Retro, Night Stadium, total orange, black. Interesting. I don't even know if that's the real color blocking. Inside the box, you don't get anything special. Just, some information from the homies that sent this over. And yeah, that's it. So nothing special inside the box. And again, let's talk legit checking indicators. Or for me, differences between this shoe and the original. One thing I noticed is that on the original shoe, this gradient actually started a little bit closer to the actual middle of the midsole. So I don't know if that's just a difference for this 2023 version, or if that's just a difference between legit and not legit pairs. Because fun fact, all the images that you're seeing online as of right now, those are images leaking from replica factories. So there's a reason why this looks exactly like the photos you see online, and the brand photos may end up looking different. But all in all, man, it's a Jordan 3. This is one of my favorite non-OG colorways of the Jordan 3. I love the way this shoe looks on foot, as you can see in the B-roll. This is definitely something I would keep on my release radar. Let me know how you feel about them in the comments down below. And I'll see y'all in another review real soon. Peace.